You kidding me? It's number 44 in her calf. That's one I had to pull out of the pond. Oops, sorry. That calf has been stuck in the pond over here. So there's a fence around the pond because that pond services this pasture over here, and then I can cut that pasture in half and I can service both sides of this pasture and the one that they're in from that one pond. That calf has been stuck in there since it was born on Saturday. Today's Monday. And I've tried to walk her through the gate, but there was a big puddle there and she wouldn't walk through the dang puddle. Mama just went in there and walked her right out. So that's what I get for worrying. So that's frustrating because after trying to walk her through several times yesterday, today it's rained all day. And so she was still stuck in there, running back and forth, wouldn't go through the hole in the fence to get back out here with the rest of the dang cows. So I went in there and she still wouldn't go through there. So I thought, well, I'll take the fence down. So I took the fence down. I stomped it all down. It was only about, 10 inches tall. Oh, perfect. I'll just run her back through here, and she keeps trying to go through the fence anyway. Now that it's only 10 inches tall, she'll be able to figure out how to jump over and go find her mom. Well, instead of doing that, she walked through 3 feet deep water and got into a spot that I couldn't get to without walking through the same water. So she's obviously not afraid of the water. She just hasn't figured out the hole yet, which hopefully she just did because her mom took her across it. It's ridiculous. So now my fence is all taken down. I just got back. I don't want to go. I got to fix it. I'll do it later. It doesn't matter, because they're in this pond. But I'll have to fix that before I move them into this other pasture over here. So now I got my fence all tore up, trying to get this stupid calf out of the pond. And as soon as I went around to walk her back across through the water, which she did, she just took off running. And then, of course, Mama came over and started nursing on her and taking her away. Yeah, I can see her now. She's playing. She's all happy with the other calves. That's all I wanted for you, was just to go be with the other calves, as they do. So, anyway, I failed to mention the other day. I actually did try to mention it, but it wasn't recording. So, I talked to myself for like 5 minutes and then realized the camera wasn't on. But what happened with that cow is when they have a baby, the first thing that they do that they're supposed to do is start licking on it. All right, so they've got all that slimy afterbirth and crap all over them. The mama just licks all that off and she eats it. It's kind of gross to watch, but super necessary. So the taste of that afterbirth causes her to realize that she's got a baby on the ground. That makes her realize that she's a mother, and it causes her to start producing milk. Right, there's this whole chain reaction that starts happening. The other thing that does is the stimulation from the licking and all the nudging, and they're pretty rough with them. Those little calves are tough. They're hard to hurt, it's amazing that Tony, the bottle calf, if you remember, actually got her jaw broke. But I mean, it's amazing that it even broke. But it's not surprising that it healed within just a couple weeks. Anyway, they start just rubbing them, jousting them, moving them around. They're nudging them with their heads, pushing them around, licking on them. All that stimulation, that's what makes the calf stand up, get its feet, and as soon as it's got its feet, it gets it has a reflex to just suck on anything that's hanging down. And so it starts looking for nipples, for teats, right? And as soon as it finds one, it starts sucking, it gets milk, gets that good colostrum from its mom, which the colostrum's not just your average milk. It's packed full of nutrients, of vitamins and fat. It's just a ton of energy, just like an injection all at once. And so that calf gets that colostrum, and that gives it the energy to stay alive and to keep going, to keep sucking. And that's what teaches it where the milk is, how to get it. Mama cow has to get it up first, though, before it starts doing that. That's what 44 was doing. She was just nudging it and licking it and pushing it around, trying to get it to stand up and take its first drink of milk, right? Well, what happened is she just happened to give birth right next to the water, so it's a downhill slope, right? So as she's just nudging on it and pushing it, what she did is accidentally just rolled that calf off into the water. So not ideal. It's not at all. It's not what you want to see. And in hindsight, as soon as I saw how close she was to the water, I should have just gone in there and grabbed that calf and pulled it away. That would have been the smarter move on my part. But I've never had that problem before until, this year. So now I know in the future, the calf right there next to the water, pull them calves away from it because Mama's going to accidentally push them in there. They don't mean to. They're not trying to kill that calf, but it can't even stand at that point, so it's going to die. If you don't get it out of the water, it's going to drown. And bottom line, no two no, ifs, ands, or buts. It's just, it's going to drown. It can't even stand on its own, much less swim, much less figure out what the hell's going on with it and realize that it's drowning and it needs to get out of the water. It can't do it yet because it's too young. So anyway, she's out now, after trying to coax her out for 2 days in a row now and tearing my fence up. Mama just came in and walked her right out, nice and easy. I can see her. She's off over there. It should be hard to see for you guys, but she's right up over here, playing with the other calves, alive, healthy, happy. So again, all's well that ends well. It's just irritating to walk around in the rain for an hour trying to figure out how to get that calf through the gate, and then Mama just walks in and does it for me. Like, yeah, I should have known. Just let cows be cows. Blacklustered, he left a comment just the other day asking or saying that it was kind of a shame that when they have calves on the ground, they won't let me go over there and be with them. They don't trust me anymore. And, so that looked like kind of a bummer. And you're kind of right. I totally understand that comment. However, that is exactly the trait that I'm looking for in cattle, because that same instinct to keep them calves away from me is the same instinct that keeps them calves away from coyotes, from wild dogs, from bobcats. So stuff like that, predators, vultures even, right? Black-headed buzzards are known to if they find a calf by itself, they'll just pick its eyes out and they'll kill it. So it's a bad deal. There's lots of predators out here, lots of different kinds that can hurt these calves, especially when they're brand new like this, because they're so little and they're pretty much just defenseless. They don't know what a threat is yet because they're so little. They're just, at this point, some of them days old. That 44 calf that I was just talking about, she was born on Saturday. Again, today's Monday. So, really, really young. So no experience. She doesn't understand what threats are, doesn't understand what predators are. And even for me, if Mama's not watching her, she'll sometimes still just walk right up to me. As long as Mama's there, she won't let her do that. But that's a good thing. That's a trait that I'm looking for in my cattle. And so Blacklustered asked if I could, give them some kind of a treat to kind of, make peace with them, break the ice, I think he said. And the answer is actually yes. I feed, I'm out right now, I'd show them to you, but I feed cubes, right? So I got to go get more tomorrow, as it were. But they love them. I can't really show that on video by myself because I'm busy feeding them. And so it's hard to set anything up to be able to show you feeding them, but they love it. They'll be jumping and kicking in the air. They get so excited. And they'll come up and they'll eat. But as soon as they're done, they take that calf and they leave. So, because they don't want to be around me. And they don't want that calf around me. But that's actually perfect. That's exactly what I want. That's the perfect instinct for them to have. And I wouldn't trade that for anything. So, yeah, it can be kind of a nuisance if a calf is sick or something like that. And I have to go doctor it with something, whatever, give it antibiotics or whatever the case may be. Look at something, whatever, a lot of things can go wrong, but they won't let me get close to it. And the reality is, though, if there's a calf that's that sick that I absolutely just have to intervene, probably that calf's not going to be up and running around. He's just going to lay there and let me do my thing. It's the mama cow I got to worry about because she's going to try and eat my lunch while I'm doctoring on that calf. Anytime I'm handling it, from her perspective, I'm just another predator that's trying to kill it and eat it. And the reality is, eventually, that's the case, right? So, not right now. Right now, I'm just trying to help. But she recognizes us for who we are as predators that eat cows. So, they understand that to some extent in their cow brains, and they get that. They know that we're predators as humans. They know that they trust me most of the time. And as the calf gets older, she'll start to trust me more. Eventually, when we wean the calf off of them, she'll become my friend again, and she'll be right back in my pocket. But for now, while she's got that calf on the ground, I don't want her to be my friend. I want her to be that calf's mother. That's the most important thing. So that reaction, when I've showed before, they take, there'll be 6-7 cows over there with their calves way off in the distance, as far away as they can get from me. That's perfect. I love to see that. So don't want to change that. That's exactly what they're supposed to do. So anyway, I meant to mention that in the video where I'm calfing in the pond, and in fact I did, but the camera wasn't recording, and I forgot to say it again the second time I said it. So anyway, all right, back to the other thing. Check this out. Mama's not gonna let me see her. What do you think? Oh, come on, at least show her on the video. This is my my Brahman cow. She's such a good mom. Look at her taking that calf away. I've talked about this before. It's kind of a nuisance for me because I don't get to look at them. But that's perfect. That's what you want. Oh, she is pretty though. She's kind of, well, yeah, she's just gonna take her away. Look at her go. That's another one. I won't get a tag in her until I get her in the pins. Well, if I can get a better shot of that calf, I will, because she is really cool looking. Mama's doing a great job though, so alrighty. We're gonna get out of here, leave them alone. Golly, it is windy today. Alright, which one do you belong to? Look at this little guy. Bull calf. Cool looking little calf. I don't know which one of those is his mom. Looks like, yeah, I can't tell. Looks like number 29 right here in front of me, I think. She's got more of a bag on her than whoever's standing behind her. Hard to tell. Getting dive bombed. 231. At 236. Little heifer calf. Running. I don't know. 42. Cool looking little baby though. Who's your mama? That's number 29's calf. That's who that is. She doesn't look like she just calved, so it must have been, I guess, this morning or something. She looks really good though. So does that baby. I may have just missed her yesterday. That calf does not look like, you know, a less than a day old calf. But hard to tell. So anyway, I'll let him finish nursing and then see if I can't get a tag in him. All right, cows are pissed off. Just tagged a baby and she was hollering a lot. So got her attention real quick. There's one right here in front of us here. Number 39, see that brand new little calf there. Brand new. A couple more I haven't shown you very well. It's right there, that Brahman girl. It's number 37. Little heifer calf. After that commotion, yeah, kind of let that calf get away from me. I'm gonna bet she's not gonna want me to get anywhere near that baby for a minute. And of course, number 2 over here, no tagging her calf yet. Just no chance she's gonna let me get at it. But yeah, number 39, still need a tag. And then this other one right here in front of me with no tag. The one walking away right there, that's number 7's. She's right there by her mom, I believe. Yeah, 39 right there. It's a good mama. Cute little calf. Can't tell from here. Bull or heifer. So anyway, had 2 new ones today, it looks like. And got one of them. And that's her right now, walking away, that white face. That calf that you can kind of tell, still figuring out how to walk. Got that one. I don't know if I'm gonna get 39 today. I may have to try and come back tomorrow. So I'm gonna try it though, so give me a minute here. Sneak up real slow and easy on them. In typical fashion, all the girls with babies congregated down here. Bull's looking a little frisky too. Gotta watch them and get playful. So all these girls down here, they got babies. Sneaking up behind me. Number 8. So they're gonna go down there and keep them away from me because I made that calf holler a whole bunch. Took me a second to get the tag in her ear and she's just freaking out. Now, what I do is I just get their head between my legs right here, and then I can put the ear tag in them. But a lot of times when they're really little, they just kind of stand there. They don't know what's going on. This one was big enough, it decided to holler and freaked everybody out. So kind of blew my chances on getting that other calf. So, oh well, get them later. Even though that means putting them in the pens. So anyway, good mama right here, nursing. 14 sneaking up on me. She's got a calf, I think, ran over here with the group. See, calves kind of like to hang together. Cows are over there just protecting them, keeping them away from me. So, all right. Well, dang it, got one of them. So, alrighty. Some more calf action. Fastest calf alive, look at her go. All right, they're all gonna go down there. So, well, okay, got one of them. I'll try to get the other one tomorrow. Also, I didn't show you guys this, but I moved them to the new pasture. I just remembered. You guys didn't know that yet. So, green grass everywhere. Beautiful over here. Not enough to hold them very long. This will be a short move, and then they're gonna go off up here in front of me, I think. That'll probably hold them for several weeks, and then they might come back here for just a little bit, and just depends on what the grass does. So as long as it keeps growing, keeps doing its thing, then yeah, I'll just keep them on the best grass I have and rotate them around. That's the way that works. All them hanging out down there. Look at that. Wants to see my ugly face. Look at all them calves over there. What a beautiful sight. So anyway, cows on green grass, love it. They're loving it. I love it. Good time. Spring's here. Everything's just popping. The grass is going crazy. Love to see it. It's been windy. It's supposed to maybe have some tornadoes tonight. It's not ideal, but hey, you know, it is what it is. So it's Oklahoma. So yeah, wish me luck living in a camper trailer. I'm not too worried about it, but probably not as worried as I should be. But anyway, yeah, cows are happy. They're all situated. Irritated with me at the moment, but they'll get over it. Come out and feed them tomorrow and see if I can get a hold of that number 39's calf. So, alrighty, I'll see you guys then. That got stuck with my neighbor out here just checking cows today. Got a brand new calf on the ground. 21, I think, is that right? No, 20, yeah, 21. Brand new calf. We're gonna get out of our way. Yeah, 21. Good looking calf. All looks good. All right, we're gonna back out of here and get out of our way for now. Come back and tag her tomorrow. This here's number 25. She gave birth yesterday, actually. I'm trying to hurry and show him. It's a little bull calf. She won't let me tag him. But anyway, that one's a day old. All the other ones, by the way, we moved them into a new pasture again. So we're over here in this pasture that I call M1. Which put some feed up for them. They're all over there, back on the other side of the trees. It's getting hard to count. I've got so many, and they get all intermingled in with the cows. I'm not quite sure actually how many I have. We've tried to count about 6 times now. And we're either at 25 or 24 or maybe even up to 27, where it's hard to tell. So not quite sure, but anyway, there's a bunch of them. I'm getting close to being done, which is awesome. And I've definitely got some new ones that that I had not seen before. So number 3 had a baby. She's off over there somewhere, and I'm not sure who else. It's hard to tell, like I said, because they're getting hard to count. So we'll keep trying. I count them every day and try to get an accurate count. Sometimes you can, sometimes you just can't. But in any case, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.